Lewis Art for The Ring magazine, delighted today to be joining Atlantic City with Ray Ford, ahead of your return against Thomas Mattice on Saturday night. Yeah, Ray, it's good to see you. How's things? How are you ahead of another fight on Saturday?
I'm very great. Training camp went well, and we just ready to go.
Yeah, as I say, obviously coming off the back of a really impressive performance in Philly in November. I guess now, sort of having about 6 months out of the ring. Yeah, I guess how good is it? I guess now to be back in the ring after sort of half a year out of the ring. I guess you could say a period of inactivity. I guess.
Yeah, it felt great. Just been sharpening the tools, staying locked in, trying to get back to world title stage.
Mm-hmm. As I say, fighting Thomas Mattice as well. I guess what was the sort of element with that? He's been in there with a lot of good guys, especially in and around the weight. So I guess exciting sort of share it with someone that's been experienced with top level guys at 130.
Yeah, I was just trying to get any and everybody in the ring with me. I didn't want just any bums and things like any easy fights. I wanted something like a challenge. So. Thomas Mattice, came along and he signed the contract, so we here.
Yeah. How do you feel at 130 now? Sort of moving up from featherweight. How do you feel? How do you feel at the new weight?
I feel good. I feel great. I feel like I can be myself. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't gotta struggle, fight week, trying to make weight and things like that. So I feel comfortable. I'm good. Yeah.
Was it difficult at 126? So I remember seeing you on the Nick Ball fight week, and it was no secret about sort of how difficult featherweight was making.
Yeah.
And so how difficult was it in the last few fights? When you become a world champion to make that weight?
Yeah, it's always been challenging to make 126. Those last four pounds was crucial to try to get off. At a certain point in time. Once you getting low, you don't lose pounds when you're working out. You start to lose ounces, and that's when I knew it was really time to move up. And but yeah, I stayed for the world title, so that's what I wanted. And another opportunity came along, and we had to take that. So, but now we're here at 130, and we feel much better.
As well as sort of the physical sort of disadvantages of sort of boiling down to that weight, do you feel like you've had a mental benefit from not having to worry about sort of losing X amount of pounds on fight week? I know you still got to make weight, but sort of not having to make that drastic cut. Do you feel like there's more mental clarity there?
Yeah, I feel like now when I'm cutting weight, I know I'm going to make weight. Before, it was times where I tell my managers I don't think I'm gonna make the weight. I don't think I can do it. Days away from the weigh-in. But now it's if I know I can make 126 feeling how I was feeling, I know for the fact I can make 130. So yeah, it's definitely great on my mental.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of movement at 130, and for yourself, naturally, first question I'll ask: the idea of becoming a two-weight world champion. How good does that sound for you, and how exciting would that be?
It sounds great. I mean, that's a part of the journey. That's a part of my plan. It was always to become world champion and keep winning more belts in different weight classes. I knew I wasn't going to stay in the same weight class my whole career, so it's only going to happen. Gradually moving up through these weight classes, fighting for different. When you're an elite fighter, you're going to be fighting at the top level and fighting for world titles. Yeah,
as I say, especially when you sort of did have the Nick Ball fight and that didn't go your way, would it mean more now becoming a world champion again, knowing you've had that feeling, you know what it's like to not have that feeling and to get it back again? Would that mean more?
Nah, I think okay. I don't think my Komatov fight. I don't think I'll never have another moment like that. I feel like that's the biggest moment of my career, and I feel like it will forever be the biggest moment of my career, just because of how it went down and what I had to overcome to get to that point. So I feel like that's the.
Yeah, so do you feel like when you become a world champion, you did appreciate that? Because there's a lot of people that said, look, they didn't sort of understand what it meant to be a world champion until they didn't have it no more. But you feel the opposite? You feel like you did appreciate when you had it?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I definitely appreciated it. But now I feel like now it's just if I win another one, when I win another one, it's gonna be all right, this is what I'm supposed to be. So I just gotta keep going.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Getting it back, that surely would be a special feeling as well.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really say I ain't win it yet, but I don't think it would be as special as it was as the first time.
Okay, that's interesting. And there's a lot of options at 130. It's been pretty clear about potential fight that you would like, and I did want to ask you about Oshaquie Foster.
Yeah.
I spoke to Bozy there, and he spoke about potentially him Foster fighting Stephen Fulton.
Yeah.
But ideally, let's say that does happen, or what, no matter what, that sort of WBC crown at 130 is what's firmly set in your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, any belt is set in my eyes. To be honest, any world champion, any world title, I just want a belt. But if they do fight, I'll fight the winner of them.
Yeah. What do you think of Oshaquie Foster as a fighter?
I think he. I don't think he good.
Yeah.
I don't think he good at all.
Yeah.
I think he got picks.
Okay. Before I do let you go, I've got to ask you, the beef with Bruce Carrington. I see you two going back and forth. What's the deal with you and Bruce?
I think he is a bitch. Excuse my language, but I think he's soft.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as I say, I know you two.
I don't like he was cool at first, but like when he get on these interviews and like he be trying to be this person that like he not,
Yeah.
and like I know when you faking it, it's like I can't respect that. Like you get on these interviews and the way he just be like how he be talking, it's just like,
Yeah.
come on, I see through all that.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, obviously you two had a back and forth on Twitter. Like, what was the instigator of that? Like, what I guess, is that what really rubs you up the wrong way about him, what you just said there, about him sort of being fake, I guess?
It's just, they did an interview and they asked him about me. He was bringing up my loss with Nick. Like, bro, you fought nobody in your career, ever. Like, you keep fighting bums. You had a tough fight with a 118-pounder. Scared to get hit, like I seen him in the amateurs fool time after time after time. Like he's not that. Like, and people gonna see soon. Yeah. But yeah, that's my issue with him. Like, stop talking about me. Keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, but I'd say would that be a fight that you'd entertain? I know he's at 126.
Yeah, when he stopped trying to be vegan and eat some steak and move up, because he was fighting at a higher weight class than me when he was in the amateurs. Now he you know, damn near dying and trying to make 126. Like, he can barely talk at when he making the weight and things like that. Like, it's time for him to move up too.
Yeah, interesting stuff. That'd be a great fight. Ray, appreciate you taking time to speak to me, and yeah, all the best on Saturday, mate.
For
Top
sure.
man. Thank you, mate. Cheers.